so kids won't be encouraged to read.
Simple, easy, Velcro, woo, we like it. A box and a box. Wonderful.
Stuff from school supply catalog. Excellent. We'll deal with that later. So here's the room in its current state. So we have gotten some communication. Basically anything cloth is gonna go be stored in the art room. The art room teacher will be teaching on a cart for a while. So honestly, it's basically what I expected. So I'm gonna spend a little time putting labels and showing you guys how to get the sticky part off of books. And then I'll show you, I guess, how the classroom library would have been organized. And then I'll just deal with some of my piles, and I have a meeting at noon online on Google Meets, obviously. And we'll just see where this day takes us. Hello, it's August 4th, Tuesday. Welcome to the channel. Let's do this. So like this, annoying, can't get it off. You could peel it, but it's gonna be stuck. So enter this magical stuff that you can find in the air freshener aisle in the grocery aisles of Walmart. Usually I use a washcloth, but did I bring one? No. Look at that, one hand, nothing. And you just wipe, and it's all good. So this is how I store my library stuff, just a little Sterilite container. So this is the tape I put over them. This is the book rings that go on the labels like this. That would then go on my containers. And then this is what I use to hole punch them. So this is by Joey Spiata. Over. This is special tape. I think it's like 1.5 inches. It perfectly covers the label. And voila, it is done. So my entire library that is chapter books has labels like this, and I will insert a picture of what it normally would look like right here. But it's 2020, it's the pandemic life, nothing is normal. So all these books are gonna go in the art room, and I guess maybe we'll get them out later in the year, maybe not. Kind of making a huge mess, but right now we're gonna flip all the book labels backwards. So all the chapter books go to the art room, and all the picture books are gonna be flipped backwards like this, so kids won't be encouraged to read. How am I a teacher saying that? Won't be encouraged to read? What kind of world is this? A crazy world, that's what. So the nugget couch and then the calm corner all has to go to the art room to be stored. So all my picture books are now backwards. The thought is, at least if they're backwards, kids probably won't be digging in them to find a book they're interested in because they are sorted by categories. So like over there is a Thanksgiving book. They probably aren't interested in a Thanksgiving book at this time if we were having school right now. But I've got my bins right here. So I'm gonna sort them into months, and then maybe I'll make labels today during my meeting at noon, because I probably will have some time while I'm listening to that. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. You can see the summer empty. Like, why in the world is December empty? Well, that's because I haven't been saving as many resources as I should have. And February is really full because there's a lot of Valentine's Day related crafts and decorations I use. But December and November both have decoration containers up there. So yeah, we'll be saving our resources so we can use them later. Now we are going to unpack that stuff, which is all from the district from our supply catalog order. So let's do it. First thing we have is a gallon of glue. I used slime a lot with my students last year as a reward if they earned $5 of their classroom money, and I also have glue bottles that I need to refill. So we got some of that. We also got some Velcro, very important for the special education classroom. We got some flare pens. You can always use more flare pens, and I have a student who specifically only uses this green color. Michael's has been out of the individual ones. So yeah, floor pens is a must. We got some more pencils. Some loose leaf rings, aka binder rings. Fine tip Sharpie markers, so we use those a lot when we're making art projects. And then I got some new paints too, because I was borrowing some from the art teacher and they are really gross. We got some address labels, which I use for sending mail to parents, as well as what I use for the library. We got more binder rings, binder clips, pencils, calculators. I'm happy I went overboard on the calculators now because I can give each student a calculator. I think I'll have enough now. Tape refills. The blue stuff that is supposed to stick to the wall, but my posters and stuff always just fall off the wall. Paintbrushes. And assorted batteries for various things like timers and other stuff. There's also one box here of curriculum-related books. I'm going to put all this away and then I'll show you the books. Those containers up there that I eventually also need to label. That I've only been meaning to label for like 2 years and just have never done it. Also, if you're wondering, this shirt says motivator, innovator, believer, teacher. And it is $5.98 at Walmart, so you should check out your Walmart. $6 for a teacher shirt is pretty dang incredible. So, I honestly don't remember when I ordered this, but I ordered it assuming that we would have finished the year like normal, because I think it was March or April when I was ordering this curriculum. So some of it I probably don't need right away. I was assuming that the kids would have finished the lessons and the books that we were on and we would have started new stuff. So some of it's questionable. Some of it's important, like this set of LLI books, I randomly just have one. So now I actually have all of the books and we can actually use that lesson. A student barfed on this book last year, so we had to throw it away. So we needed a replacement. And then a lot of my students were in Reading Mastery Red and Orange, and so I assumed that the ones in Red would move on to Orange, and then the ones in Orange would need workbook B and C. But because of quarantine, obviously we didn't finish that. We weren't doing these curriculums online. We were doing MobiMax online, and then like here's the math books. I got these because I was assuming I was getting my kindergartners I was supposed to, and currently they are still enrolled. They do have the option to go online if they want, and then we have workbook B because the students that were in Red should go to Orange eventually on their own pace, and then the students in Orange, there's a lot more students in Orange than I have green books for, so I had to get more books in green to accommodate that. And that's it. Just some books. So we're gonna shuffle the books around there so we can fit them in. Okay, we got them all to fit in. It won't be as tight when we pull out these books and the students actually start using the student books. Now I've just realized that I've been sharing those books previously. So I don't know if it'll be allowed for a student in the morning to use it and then somebody else in the afternoon to use it. Maybe I need new books of that too. I don't know. That's a question to ask.
So off topic, but this is so easy when I'm doing number identification with students. So we could do 45, we could do 453, we could make it be 53, and it's nice for like expanded form. So 50 plus 3 is 53, and we add a 4, it's 534, 500 plus 30 plus 4. So yeah, simple, easy, Velcro, woo, we like it.
Bins, organized, monthly curriculum, done, put away. New supplies, put away. Time to get the Cameo out. Make some labels, right? Too bad it's behind all of that. Right there, the little blue thing. Before. I don't know how I feel about this font, but we'll figure it out. So I've got my recycle symbol, we've got our transfer tape, we just have to put it on our recycle and our trash, and then we will put it on our trash bin. I won't show you me doing it because I'm not quite sure how to get the right angle, so we won't even try. Okay, so I just asked on Instagram if I should use this hot pink or if I should just use black for my month bins, so we'll see what they say. Let's find all those.
Need some transfer tape and we'll be ready to go. Cute. Okay, so my meeting starts at noon, which is in like 5 minutes. But I just made some little chowmein. We've got some candy to eat, and then we have some Chipotle barbecue pistachios I found at Target the other day. This day has just flown by. I'm gonna make labels for these bins so I can put them where they're supposed to be and not have them in the middle of the room. Because while it doesn't drive me crazy, I know my principal, my janitor would be like Monica, what is all of this in the middle of the floor here? It's work. We're working. We're getting organized. So yeah, let's make some labels. We're going to make it abbreviated though because nobody wants to be spelling out January and December. We're going to go with the DEC.
Just introduce yourself, name, position, school.
And why we're closed. So in the spring, when the state shut us down, we weren't able to be on site.
It is a little after 3. I am done with my sped meeting and also the meeting where we split up the 2 4th grade classes because there's enough of them that they need 2 classes, and 1st grade is getting pretty far up there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have to make a decision where they have to split 1st grade too. But look at my little workspace. We got the Google, love the Google. We got all my writing. We got our blue light glasses. We got my class list I was writing on. We got some candy, some applesauce, and some other assorted junk. A mask, very important. I am going to link an article down in the description box that we talked about during our meeting. We chunked it, so there's 6 of the main sections that we talked about. I think we did pages like 3 to 8. So there's like 6 sections. So we each took a section and talked about it. My section was about how we don't want to like test the students to death when we come back. Like obviously there's some students that'll have some academic decline, but we don't want to be like reminding these students of the academic decline that they may have occurred during these 6 months of being away from the actual brick school building. But we do want to be taking some data so we can determine if there was a gap in learning between like the closure time. But we also want to give them some acclimation of coming back to the school building and just some sense of normalcy. So like our social skills groups that we used to do and our hand washing and just getting back into the routines, even though they might change. Like the lunch routine is going to be a lot different. Like we can't send 60 kids at once to lunch anymore. It's going to be 10 kids at a time. We're going to have longer lunches. They can't play in the playground equipment at recess anymore. Like there's so much changing, and we just want to try to get back to normal as it can be. But like it's not going to be normal during this time right now. It's crazy. We also talked about like masks being required. So for like some of my students, it might be that they don't have to wear one because of their disability or their health concern. And then where we would put that in their IEP. So we would put it in their supplemental services, just saying that they're exempt from wearing a mask for yada yada reason. And then just basically as teachers that we don't want to bombard them with curriculum when they get back, and that we're just going to take a lot of informal assessments. We're not going to be giving them actual assessments, but if we give them an article to read, like just paying attention to what they're picking out of the article and what questions they're getting right or wrong, but not like necessarily grading it so that they know it's going to happen. And then in October, we have a document due. It's called Students with Regression. It's just required by the state. So some places have to do it. There's a bug or something right there. Some states have it due by September 1st, and I'm really thankful that ours is not like that, because 13 regression plans, because I have 13 kids right now, and then relating back to their previous data and seeing if there's any regression is a whole lot of work. Okay, so I lied. Obviously, you can't abbreviate April, May, June, March. You can't abbreviate that, but it just looks ridiculous that those are all abbreviated and that is not. I guess we are spelling out September. Also, they will obviously be bigger. Just gonna stick the pink vinyl on here. That's what Instagram chose, and we will cut it. I've been doing this a while. I was watching Miss Mills Middle School on YouTube because I need to be entertained. Now we need to put transfer paper on it, and then we will put it on the bins. So yeah, here's the before. I'll show you the after when they're up there in their home. So we're on April now, which is great, but uh-oh, almost lost our eye. You stay. I put it on the back side, so it has this little label. So you know what we need? Our super citrus spray. Also, super interesting. So basically until students arrive September 1st, cross our fingers that it's still going to happen, we have to take our own garbage home. So even like August, 25th, when we're getting paid, it's on contract time, we still have to take whatever garbage we make home. They don't want the custodians touching our stuff and getting our germs. So now my room smells like hash browns, ramen noodles, and gummy bears. I don't even have tissues in here. We need some paper towel. Once again, still St. Patrick's Day in here. It's so sad. Look at that. It's just like, it's magic. Absolutely magic. Try it. Okay, the glare is horrible, but you can see October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. What? Where's September? Well, you see. The plan is to have the current month under my desk. Obviously, it's very empty because usually I just throw everything away for September. When September is gone, I'm done. But like, there's so much stuff that I use for the first day of school over and over and over again. I try new things. Like, I should be saving those so then I don't have to keep recreating it every single year, or finding it in my Google Drive, or finding it on my Teachers Pay Teachers. Like, Monica, make your life easier. Just save it for once. We are making our life easier. Also, honestly, I'd like to go through this. It's all my posters and my bulletin borders and other things. Like, that's Mr. Gallon Man right here, I think. But I already have a full bag of garbage, and I don't want to be carrying posters and stuff home to throw away. So I'm gonna build this cart because my janitor said that cardboard was fine. So we're gonna build the cart. Let's do it. So if you remember, I bought this from Target, I don't know, 3 videos ago? This probably isn't the safest thing I've ever done, but I'm sure I've done worse. So I'm gonna binder ring it to one of these other binder rings that hold up my map shower curtain of the world, and then we're gonna put this on the other end. Can you believe that this is apparently 6 feet? I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical. The little pom-poms do move though, so once it's on, we can arrange it however we would like. So I'm just trying to put a push pin into this wood. We need the big guns. That is so cute. Now I just need some students in my room to draw me some pictures. So it says it's an easy assembly. We shall see. Let's put this together really quick before we go home. I decided if I will assign the drawers the kids use or I'll let them pick one. I don't want them all fighting over blue because that's what they do, is they all want blue. We struggle to play games because they all want to be the blue person, and then we don't play the games because they can't decide who gets to be blue, or I am blue, and then they're mad at me because I wouldn't let them be blue. I know, it's a rough life. A box and a box. Wonderful. It says assembly time is less than 30 minutes. Let's do this. Fast forward. Okay, it's mildly annoying that they're not the same height, but they're also fairly similar in color, so I feel like that makes up for it. I don't really care that much, and the students won't either. It is a little lower than this other one, so maybe we can fit more stuff, and it's got potential right here. Ooh, so much space! Okay, I'm gonna deal with this pile really quick, then we'll go. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I was posting about these Colors of the World crayons, which I'm super excited about, but I also have another set of the Colors of the World crayons, and then I have the glitter crayons, and I also have the neon and the metallic and the confetti ones, and those are all really cool. So I think I'll probably do a drawer right here in the rainbow drawer just for my fancy crayons, and then students can use the fancy crayons, but once they use the box, I'll have to quarantine the crayon box because they can use that box of crayons, but then it'll have to be like 3 days till somebody else can use it again. So fancy crayon privileges, okay. This is stuff that's going in students' pencil boxes whenever I get them and decide eventually how many kids I'm gonna have. And then I wanna do a drawer for like accommodations and other things that I'm usually stamping on kids' papers. Like I have this, and then I have another one. Let me find it. This is from Amazon. If I remember, I'll link it below, but I probably won't remember, and you'll have to remind me. It says completed myself with one-to-one support in a group as a class. So then you can check it and just stamp it on their paper, and then you can send it home, and the parents just know how much support they were receiving. So that's pretty cool. And then like these little readers, all the extras could go in the accommodation drawer. The multiplication charts could go in the drawer. This is from an art project. I don't even know why that's here. But like timers, that could go in that drawer. Multiplication cards should go in the multiplication drawer. We have a lot of general organizing that needs to be done here. So I'm gonna put those crayons in that container and then go home. But if you have reached this end of the video, you are the real one. Comment down below, you are the real one. And there's another step. I want you to tell me what kind of video you would like to see, because I will be coming here on Saturday. Would you like to see a desk tour along with general desk area organization, because obviously I've just got some general piles I need to deal with? Would you like to see this bookcase area organized and what it all is and what I'll use it for? Or let us all get the light switch, because there's 3 light switches in this room. Would you like to see some semi-organization in this terrifying area? Please don't say that, because we don't have enough time for that. I mean, you could, but then I'd have to make time. So yeah, lots of random things. I mean, this one's not bad, it's just not pretty. And like, this is semi-organized from last year, how I left it in the beginning of the year when I did organize it, but like, it still has lots of chaos. Or the last option. Would you like to see a video about everything I regret buying as a teacher? I won't say as a first-year teacher, because a lot of this stuff I've just like generally been convinced to buy and I shouldn't have. The majority of this is garbage that I rarely use, except for this. I use this, which is why it's on top, but all the other stuff in there I have not used. So yeah, comment down below, you're the real one, and which one you would like to see organized and in a video format, and I will make it happen on Saturday, unless I get like really distracted or sick or tired or don't feel like coming. But I don't know, I feel like I'll come. So yeah, comment down below what you're interested in seeing, and I will try to make it happen for whatever the majority picks. And if nobody picks anything, I'll just do what I want, which is okay too. Can you see these rainbow rays? Look over here maybe. Can you see that? Ooh, rainbow. I just posted a picture on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me and like the picture. I'm gonna go home. My boyfriend's making pizza, and I will catch you guys hopefully on Saturday, unless I'm totally slacking, and hopefully you see this video tonight on Tuesday, because that's my hope. Go home, eat pizza, edit this video, put it up, and woo, party! Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys!